Good guys, let's get a cold start video. Haven't started the car in a week, so it should be loud. Sounds nice and deep. Let's go for a drive. Some of you guys are asking what I use to film. It's just GoPro 13. Got the ultra wide lens. I use the DJI Mic 2 now. Also, I have a Sony camera just in case I need to get another angle or take some pictures. Yeah, just clip in on my hat. Good to go. Let's go for a drive. It's an LC500. Beautiful. Nice V8. I wouldn't get it in gray though. Lexus has very beautiful blue. If I get an LC500, it's gonna be blue, or that very weird looking green they have, kind of like seaweed. Remember back in college, I would say, after college, a few years after college, I try to impress people around me, and so I leased the Lexus IS 200T in blue. It's a beautiful car. And then after I got the car, I realized nobody cares about what car you drive. You know, the girl I try to impress, I guess they were not impressed. Your friends, they didn't say much. Maybe it wasn't good enough of a car, you know, for them to be like, wow. Yeah, that back then, that was a very, very bad mentality that I have. You know, I try to buy things to impress other people that never cared. So now, you know, just I don't care about what other people think anymore. Now I'm just focusing on my passion for cars. This is what I love to do. Don't care about what other people say, think. Just enjoy my life. But I gotta say, back then when you leased an IS 200T, it was only $350, zero down. That was a very nice deal. It's like cheaper than Toyota's right now. Remember, I went through a broker. It's the best thing that I've ever known, is to lease car through brokers. He got me this deal, man. Zero down, 10,000 miles per year, $350 per month. and I drove the shit out of that thing. I took it to like so many national parks, never broke down on me. It just speaks to Lexus quality, man. Those cars are like so nice. Took it to so many national parks, never broke down, not an issue whatsoever. Super reliable, AC is cold. Perfect car, man. I didn't get my first car until I was 26 years old. Now that's almost 10 years ago. So that's way after college. And then I leased the IS200T, thinking I could impress people around me. Like, hey, look at this blue IS200T. Looks sick, right? You know, nobody cared. Caring about what other people think is just not healthy, man. So I'm glad I'm trying to get away from that. Just be yourself, do your own thing, do what you love. Then what happened after the IS? After the IS lease was up, I drove my brother's Honda Civic for a few months because he went back to Taiwan. So I got the car for like I think 6 months. So and then I returned the car, got myself a Toyota Camry. That was right before COVID. I got a 2017 Toyota Camry. I think only 15,000 miles for $15,000 over here at Longo Toyota, like the biggest Toyota dealership in America. I bought it and then COVID hits, so the cars weren't that cheap anymore. I think, remember looking at Camrys after COVID, I don't think you could get a nice mileage Camry for 15 grand anymore. So I kind of got lucky, you know. I sold it after for a profit too. Basically, I drove the car for free. Yeah, I traded in the Camry after to get a Tesla. Model Y, it's my daily now. It's in blue. Yeah, I love Tesla. Tesla is boring to drive, but they're maintenance free, hassle free, super easy to drive, it's fast, it's big. Model Y, it's got a big space. You don't need to warm up your car in the morning. To me, Teslas are like electric cars are like the best dailies, commute car. Because if you live in LA, there's like tons of traffic all the time. If you have an electric car, you just put it in auto drive, auto steer. It just drives it for you. You're not really wasting that much gas. You know, Teslas are just the best dailies. And then charging is not $20 per week. It's so cheap. The only thing bad about electric cars is, you know, take it on long road trips. Might be an issue charging. You know, you gotta think about your charge levels all the time. But I just love how easy it is to drive. So yeah, after the Camry, I got traded in the Camry for a Tesla Model Y to get the tax refund. And then at that time I also got a C63 AMG, the 2015 model year. It was a W204 C63 edition 507, so it's kind of like a baby black series. Bought that car, drove it for a year. It's the best sounding car ever. That V8 is just so addicting, but that time I didn't really focus on YouTube yet, so I only have like 1 or 2 videos that I shot, and it was terrible. It didn't pick up any sound at all, so my bad on that. I'm actually still looking at C63s to get one. It's so nice to drive. And I missed that car. I sold it because it was kind of getting up there in mileage, you know, maintenance. And then I had already put down like a deposit for this car, the G80 M3. So, you know, you can't have 3 cars. At least not right now. So I had to let go of that C63, and I deeply regret it. So even though this G80, it's faster, it's better in most ways, except for the sound. I don't know why, but I still prefer to drive the C63. Maybe I'm just like a sound guy, you know. But then after I sold the C63, waited 6 months for this G80 to come. And then it finally came. I didn't know how to drive a manual car at that time. It's manual. So I went down to like closer to San Diego, like the BMW dealership there, with a couple friends, because they know how to drive manual cars. Like my friends had to drive the car back for me because I didn't know how to drive a manual car comfortably yet. Yeah, my first ever stick shift car, I got a G80 M3. My friends were like, "You're crazy. You don't even know how to drive a manual car yet, and you're getting like a high horsepower one." So I've been very careful with this car. And then now, it's been 2 years. Can't believe it. 2 years since I took delivery of this M3 with my buddies. It's been probably one of the best cars I ever owned. It's got 4 doors. It's comfortable to drive. It sounds good after you install a mid-pipe like I did. Down the road, if you want more sound, get a downpipe. High flow downpipe. It's comfortable if you put it in comfort mode. You want to go fast, put it in Sport Plus. You're faster than most cars out there, except for Teslas. Never try to race a Tesla in a straight line, of course. Yeah, it's a little summary of my the cars that I have owned. Owning this car is not easy. I had to work 2 jobs, almost 2 full-time jobs to get this BMW M3, because I had to pay for the Tesla too. I was supposed to sell the Tesla after the M3, but the Tesla value took a dip so much that I didn't want to let go of it. And I don't know if it's my ego or, you know, you don't want to lose the money. And then it's a nice daily. I don't have to drive the M3 every day if I have the Tesla, so I ended up keeping 2 cars. I wasn't supposed to, so I had to. The 2 jobs that I had to work, I had to stay with it. Yeah, working 2 jobs is not easy, man. Like I work 7 days a week. 6 of them were double shifts. So basically, my first one, I was there from 10 to 3. I have 30 minutes to drive home and cook and eat, and then make that 1 hour drive to downtown LA towards Universal Studio. It's like a 1 hour drive because that's when the traffic is at its peak. So 3:30 to 4, drive 1 hour to my second job. From there, when I get to my second job, I'm always late because the traffic is so bad, and I have to come for another job. So good thing that manager was very chill, because in the beginning it wasn't busy, but I do also feel bad about it because I'm always late. And my second job start from 4:30 to 5, all the way to 10 or 11, depending on the season, because you know, theme parks during holidays they close late. Like sometimes Universal Studio they close 12 or 11, and then so you have to, the restaurants in there have to close late too, or they fine you. Yeah, so I had to take on 2 jobs, restaurant jobs, just to make payments for my cars, my 2 cars, and of course all the other expense. I always thought about selling one car. It doesn't matter if it's the Tesla or the M3, and so you can quit your one of the jobs. So I had like very deep thoughts about this, but then I was talking to myself like, okay, you can only work one job and just drive your Tesla, and then not have to worry about, you know, high payments and all that. But that sounds pretty boring, right? Yeah, okay, you work one job, drive your boring Tesla, come home. That's pretty much it. Or you can work harder, hustle, work 2 jobs, and then be able to own an M3 in the Tesla. And I chose the latter because I want the M3. So in order to get the M3, I had to work on 2 jobs. Yeah. So it wasn't an easy choice, but you know, I stick with it. I think if you just don't give up, work towards your goals, you will get it one day. It took me more than 15 years from high school until right now, 15-20 years to get an M3. Back then I saw the E92 M3 with the V8, and I was like, that's my dream car. That's what got it started, my passion for cars, when I saw the E92 M3, and I was like, I gotta have this car one day. It's also when I knew I love sports cars, because you know, growing up you don't know what you really like. Some people like music, some people like, you know, cooking, some people like sports. For me, I like sports cars. That's when I knew driving sport car is what I want in my life. It took me 20 years, man. Almost 20 years to get my dream car. It was not easy. sorry for this kind of boring drive. This Saturday morning and there's already a lot of traffic. Tomorrow I'll try to drive a little earlier. Honestly, I'm thinking about ordering a M3 X drive. Kind of had my fun with the manual. It's been 2 years already. I know my buddy said driving manual is fun, which it is. I don't disagree with that, but I don't know. I could live without it. It's not my thing. Sure, you know, putting in your own gear is fun, somewhat, but I think that also depends on where you live. Here in LA, where there's like constant traffic, oh man, I don't like shifting gears. Just 1-2 back and forth, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. It's a nice Corvette. About getting an X drive, but the prices have gone up so much lately. I think BMW has been increasing the price of BMW. It's like every 6 months or a year. Right now, if you were to spec the same car that I have right now, this car, I think it's like $3,000-$4,000 more. Like the base X drive model without package yet, it's $87,000. My cars with all the package I have is $82,000. Yeah, I tried to spec one in individual color, the Carbahn package. Was 110 grand, which is about $30,000 more expensive than my current M3 in manual. I don't know, is it worth $30,000 more to get X drive? Think about that. See what I'm talking about? Saturday morning. Right now, what time is it? 11? It's already a traffic. And right now there's like constructions like everywhere. I don't know what's going on with LA, but constructions are everywhere, man. Are they trying to get ready for the Olympics or something? You can't drive anywhere without like roads being closed or anything. What do you guys think about the Olympics in LA? Is it in like 2 years? I feel like it's just gonna make the traffic way worse than it is right now. Damn, what happened here? There's a lot of debris. That's why it was so slow. Cause that mofo effed up. Forcing all of us to drive through all that debris. had bad luck with this car in the beginning. At like 200 miles, like on the odometer, 200 miles, I already got a nail. Good thing America Tire was able to patch it, so I didn't have to get a new tire. But after that, it's been great, so I'm glad. I don't want to jinx myself. Yeah, man, 200 fucking miles and I got a nail already. That's why in the BMW M3 in this model, or like the current BMWs, you have to be careful when you drive through debris, because their oil cooler is like exposed. It's like there's like no mesh or, you know, any guard to guard against debris or rocks. Like I heard stories about you drive through something like big, and it kind of impact on the oil cooler, your engine could seize. I don't know why BMW designed it that way. So that's why I hate driving through all those debris, rocks. That should be one of my to-do lists next. I think I heard too many horror stories about people getting their oil coolers knocked out, leaking oil, bad for the engine, all that. Like seriously, why BMW would design cars that way? It's like completely exposed down there. This section of the freeway has been under construction for like years. Everything here is just so slow. Like where I live, one of the constructions on the railroads, it started in 2014. Right now, we're in 2025. It's nowhere near completions. And it fucked up our like traffics and business so bad. 10 years and they cannot get that railroad going. I drive past it every day. It doesn't look like it's gonna be completed in the next 10 years as well. Imagine taking 20 years just to finish that thing. That's like if baby was born in 2014, took 20 years, a baby was 20 years old for that thing to complete. Where's the efficiency and like accountability, all that? We're paying our tax dollars for like this kind of work. That's why a lot of people are leaving California. Construction's taking decades with no progress at all. There's a lot of like crime, homelessness. I think LA's definitely changed a lot, at least in my town. I mean, just earlier this year, someone broke into my house. Good thing I came back in time, so they saw me, they ran away. But I live here for more than 20 years. Never happened. this other day, one of my friends' Prius. So her family parked the Prius in the streets. Somebody, like during midnight, took the cats away. You know, they went underneath the car, cut it, stole the catalytic converters, made the Prius sound like a sports car. And I don't know what's going on with societies right now, man. To be honest, when I came kind of face to face to the two people that broke into my house, I was kind of scared, because you don't know if they're gonna do anything to you. You know, if they're armed. They got two of them. I had to hold on to my dog too. So I was walking my dog for like 15 minutes, and I walked back and I kind of saw them from far away. It was like there's like two people hanging around my house. What the hell? So I walked closer and closer, and then they noticed me. So I guess his buddy was like, "Hey, someone's coming. Got a dip." So they ran out from one of my bedroom windows. So dark at night, so you couldn't see who they were. They got like masks on, gloves, hoodies. Yeah, but in that 30 seconds, I was scared, definitely. After the cops came, he didn't do anything. I don't blame him, because he can't do anything, to be honest. Like that night, I could not sleep. I actually went to sleep with a kitchen knife around, like, next to me, thinking, you know, hey, you know, what if they come back? You know, it was a scary night. It never happened to me, you know. I lived here for like more than 20 years. This thing never happened. Then it happened once, and then ever since that day, I think I changed. Like, I've become more aware of my surroundings, you know, the people that are around my neighborhood. In a way, if I see people that kind of don't belong, I kind of, like, you know, inside I would like kind of judge them. He's like who the hell is this guy? Yeah, but I told all my neighbors about it, you know, and they're like more on the alert now, because they were shocked too. They're like, they live here for a long time too. They're like, it never happens. So I told all my neighbors upstairs, downstairs, around me, someone broke into my house. They didn't have time to steal anything, so, you know, but still be on the lookout. Any suspicious people, you just have to call 911 right away now. sounds nice. Usually that part is pretty empty, but Saturday morning, I guess, there's way too many cars to have any kind of fun. I'm seeing more of, I think, majority of the time I drive at night, I'm seeing more views on my like daytime content compared to nighttime. I don't know why, but I guess people just like to look at daytime videos. It's brighter. For some reason, they just don't click on the night videos. Like the numbers are off by like so much. Even though nighttime, like I think I produce better videos because there's like no cars, no traffic. People don't click in it, you know, you don't get the views. Like some daytime videos is like so boring because there's so much traffic around here. It still gets more views. And then I have like night videos that sounds very good, that I drive pretty, you know, the way you're supposed to drive a BMW, it doesn't get the views. I don't know why. And then the boring daytime videos, you're just cruising around, low speed, not that much sound, still performs better. That's why I try to keep telling myself, you know, stop driving at night. But with work, all that, I don't know how to, kind of struggling to fit in like the schedules. So I come here on a Saturday morning to drive, and then this is what I get. So if you are returning viewers, go watch some of the night runs that I made over the last few months. Because to me, I think they're pretty good. I cut out most of the boring parts, kept those high intensity ones. Not bad. Maybe that's just my opinions. You know, you guys can decide if the video's good or not. Like for example, this route at night, there's like no cars. It's a pretty long straight line too. This was the part where I regret not getting the M driver's package. You know, if you're a BMW fan, you know what that means. But I'm not gonna say anymore. But this is the part when I regret not getting the M package. And then right now, Saturday morning, look at this. You cannot have any kind of fun. Maybe like just this brief moment. So yeah, go check out some of those night videos. So next BMW, if I spec brand new, I need an M driver's package. So I can go to the M track school. Right? track school should be fun, from what I heard. You get to drive their M cars. Another traffic. Yeah, Tommy, go get an M3 X Drive. The X Drive, I can take my dog out too, to like national parks, any weather. So I've been thinking about going on a road trip in this car, but I'm scared. Like it's my first manual car. You know, what if you go to like this mountain that's like really steep and the traffic is like this? You know, I do get anxiety. Yeah, but all in all, it's a fun car. I can't really complain. My life is good. To be able to drive this car manual, I'm forever thankful, man. I'm forever thankful for God for allowing me to own this super nice car. Yeah, I'm just being picky. Sorry, guys. When you have nice things, you kind of want another nice things right after, like a better one. Alright, anyway guys, it looks like this traffic usually starts at this time. It doesn't get any better, so I'm gonna cut off the videos for now. I'll see you guys next time, okay? Take care.